Who are you? It's Beer Drink, and this is not going to be one of your best beer reviews. So sorry to Jailhouse Brewing Company, anyone else involved in this situation, but just this is an impromptu beer review just for the fact that UFC 241 was so great. Nate Diaz, shout out to Nate Diaz for that wonderful win over Showtime. Anthony Pettis drank many of Busch Light, Miller Light, Coors Light, Bud Light, as well as even we went natural that night. But this is nothing but a nightcap, and truthfully, to be totally honest, I'm a fucking 4th degree Cicerone. This glass I've drank many beers out of, but this is a night. Kind of wanted to do something special for this beer, but I liked it so much the first time that I want this to be my nightcap. This is the Jailhouse Brewing Company, the Fuzz Peach Saison, brewed with peaches. And this is what we have here. I'm trying to get the nigga lined up. There you go. There's the nigga, and he's lined up. It's a peach Saison at 5 point. I'm trying to keep it together, folks, but damn, I done spin this bitch around about 7 times and I still don't see the ABV on this So I definitely rolled the can. But I don't think the ABV's on this bitch, truthfully. I'm gonna just start reading. The Fuzz is a summer crusher brewed with our favorite French Saison yeast strain and finished on 400 pounds of peach puree. It's bright, effervescent with aromas and fresh peaches and subtle Saison spice. It drinks incredibly dry and easy, and you're ready for the next sip. Still looking for the damn ABV. We already know that this shit's brewed and canned by Jailhouse Brewing Company in Hampton, Georgia. If you want to look at other offerings that they have, www.jailhousebrewingcompany or jailhousebrewing.com. Almost fucked that up. But anyway, I don't think the ABV's on here. The ABV's not on here. Here's what it is. But why am I trying to rip the damn tag off? Damn, I didn't do that right. That sucks, doesn't it? But anyway, we popped it, and now we about to throw it in a glass, non-Cicerone certified. Very light gold, bit of carbonation. Really no head. I'm going to get more aggressive at the very end. And right now, I have probably a quarter of a can. And that's my thing. Is like a lot of time when you have a 16-ounce beer, sometimes you can pour a whole 16-ounce beer in one of these 16-ounce bulb glasses, but sometimes it's just too much amalgamations in the proclamation sense. But I have about that much in the left. Like, pretty much I have enough liquid to angle off the paragraph on the beer. We're going to go ahead and it looks like a decently amalgamated beer, very light. To be honest, it's a Saison. And truthfully, that's what kind of pisses me off, because I was like, really wanting to know the ABV on, because it is a Saison. Because a lot of Saisons are like 4.7, 4.3, 4.6, like 4 point something. But if I remembered right, this was a 5 point something Saison. And I could be wrong. It could be a 4 point something. But I know that I enjoyed it when I was at Jailhouse Brewing Company. And they sent me off with a 4-pack. Got a couple more in the refrigerator. And this was the one that I decided to review as a nightcap. But we're going to go ahead and put it to the nose. You get the peach. Along with the peach, it's just stanky. Peach, stanky fruit. It is what it is. Like, you get a stanky ass fucking peach fruitage situation in there. Candified, like there's nothing really to say about like the smell to this beer. And truthfully, if I remember right, this assessment is 100% totally right. Let's go ahead and put it to the face, and let's throw it in here, and let's go ahead and throw it in the soul. And I immediately remember this, and that's what's funny. The reason why I even said it, and I'm going to make sure that I don't edit it out, is it's a Saison, right? And it's a peach Saison. But a lot of time when you have the Saison, they kind of don't taste like there's a slight bitterness on the front end of this. Remind you that this doesn't taste like a conventional Saison. And I'll say that here, I'll go back to fucking Jailhouse tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, because they're closed on Sundays, I'm pretty sure. But I will be back to Jailhouse. Definitely cool peoples out there. But this doesn't taste like your normal conventional Saison because this Saison, the Fuzz, is more bitter than a lot of India Pale Ales that you get from other companies. Slightly juicy and bitter on the front end. Would almost, I'll put it this way, if you didn't have it out of the can, where it says peach Saison, you would think that it would be a juicy IPA. You know what I'm saying? Like a tropic IPA. That's what this tastes like. I'm not sure if they named it wrong. Ever heard of that? But definitely a delicious tasting beer. I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of it in this dick-shaped glass. Truthfully, a bit hazy. And that's the funny thing. You may not see it in the glass, but it is a bit hazy. Definitely a filtered beer. Citric, stanky fruited out. So you definitely, they're not lying about the peaches in the bitch. Great tasting beer. I fucks with it really hard. And truthfully, just when I exhale out of the nose, you almost get like a fruit, like a peach cup. Like whenever you have like a cup of peaches out of the nose that you get on the outage of it. Did they say peach puree? And they probably did. Yep, 400 pounds of peach puree. Cicerone anyone. Anyway, this drunk, another craft beer review in the books. I definitely enjoyed the Fuzz by Jailhouse Brewing Company. Good beer. Really crushable, to be totally honest. But just off of drinking it, you know, I got to say it again. You know what? The ABV isn't on the can. This is funny. Look it up in Google and let me know in the comments what the actual ABV of this beer is. I'm going to give my own assessment of the ABV, and I'm going to use my black belt, 4th degree in ciceronery, to let you simpletons know what the Cicerone is all about. It's not that high. It's below 6. It's not above 5. No, it is a bit. It's a bit above 5. This beer is at 5.3 alcohol by volume. And this is no flex. This is no bullshit. This ain't me. I'm black and I'm allowed to drink too or anything like that. Like I know I like beer too, even though that I'm black. Like me. But this is a 5.3 alcohol by volume beer. Not looked up. Don't remember that shit from when I was at the brewery. Wasn't on the can. Put the ABV on the can, but my thing is, whoever wins, you know what? If I'm wrong, true, because I'm probably am wrong, put the ABV on this beer and I'll try to get you 2 of these beers as long as you're of age, over 21 years old, via mail. So this will be the first giveaway on this Beer Drink channel via Jailhouse Brewing. 5.3 alcohol by volume is what I'm guessing on this thing. Put your guesses in, look at it, smell it, taste it, and let me know what you think the ABV is on this. The closest guess gets at very least 2 of these bitches, because I know that I have 2 of these hoes in the refrigerator. Unless I drink them in a second. It is what it was going to be. It's BeerDrankShawty. This is definitely a good beer. Definitely tasty. Crush. On a scale of 0 to 5, I would rate the Fuzz Peach Saison from Jailhouse Brewing Company in Hampton, Georgia. I'm going to give it a straight 4. Why? Because, to be totally honest, the only reason why it doesn't get a 5 or a 4 because the peach, I'll put it this way. Whenever you drink a Saison, you're normally looking fruity and sweet and all this bullshit. But I understand the care that they put in it. they brought a different character to their Saison. So it is a Saison, but it just wasn't as peachy, sweet, and keen as the normal Saison. Like, it's a Saison, so chill a bit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like a very aggressive Saison. And my thing is, whenever you look at a Saison, you look at it as less aggressive of a beer. But this beer was a peach Saison, so you looked at more peach sweetness. And they even put puree on the can, so you looked at it as a sweet peach pureed Saison. But the bitterness on this beer really reminded me of the IPA. But if you're a beer drinker, you're going to fuck with this all day. It is what it is, ain't what's going to be. It's beer drink. I don't know what y'all doing. Oh God. Who are you?